Hello, I'm Flloyd Kennedy and this is Being in Voice. Still trying to figure out what being in voice is? I reckon you figured it out by now. I want to talk to you today about your lungs. We hear a lot about lungs because we know that coronavirus, COVID-19, when it really gets going, if it gets going really in your body and then it attacks the lungs. So rather than being terrified all the time, let's just take a little moment to be nice to our lungs. Okay? So remember, the advice that we're getting is that your immune system is healthier when your muscles are healthier, which is why the government advice, everyone's advice that's got any sense, is to exercise. I've done my exercises for today. I danced to the Nolan sisters singing, "I'm in the mood for dancing." I didn't sit in my chair, but I did a chair exercise as well. You can check that out over at the channel. Never mind, I'm rushing. Here we go. Breathing, lungs. Okay, now, what do you do when somebody says, take in a deep breath? Do you do this? Okay, that's perfectly normal. Everybody that doesn't know that that's not the way to do it does that, okay? It's just something that, you know, we all instinctively do. But I want you to do it a slightly different way. I'm going to stand up so that you can see my midriff here, okay? Because what I want is not, I'll show you again, not this one. Look at all that action happening at the top of my chest. Yeah? I want you to do this one. Watch. Did you see it? There was a little bit of action down here. Down here is where your lungs are at their widest and your ribs are able to open up and let your lungs expand, and your diaphragm comes down in your body and lets your lungs expand downward. Now that is a deep breath. A deep breath is the one we can't see. It's the one that when you do it, you think you didn't do any work. Because you didn't. Your body did the work that it's doing all the time because your body already knows how to breathe. You don't need lessons from me in how to breathe. The trouble is, when we talk about breathing and think about breathing, we start to do it with the conscious, the central nervous system, and it uses all the inappropriate muscles, makes it like hard work so that we feel as if we're doing something. No, what we want is that, I'll show you again. Here I go. Whoa, I feel like I'm a sumo wrestler expanding widely, sideways. And my rib cage is getting a workout. The muscles in between my ribs are having to work a little bit harder. And my diaphragm's getting a workout. My core, my transversus abdominis is getting a workout. I'm not going to go into the technicalities of it. I just want you to practice doing that because it's really, really good for you. And we want to do stuff that's good for us and fun. Yay! See you next time.